No scope for that. That's why everybody is deeply into meditation. Okay, because taking it seriously.
Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva, Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat, Parabrahmam, Tasmai, Sri Guruve Namaha. Good morning. It's good. It's I think it's a very interesting point Balaji was talking this morning. So, Bhayam Bhavati. So, we always think about fear as inherent nature, because it is inherent nature. If you see in the butcher's shop, there will be two goats are going there, and one is being cut. Other one will be eating happily the grass. It does not know this. It has no fear. Because there is no karma to them. They don't have the mind to differentiate. Even only the natural instinct, the mother goat feeds the children goat. That's the only difference naturally comes in. Otherwise, they do not differentiate. But human beings have the mind, therefore we see duality. That's where the bhayam comes in. We will have fearless state. Do we ever have a fearless state?
When we are baby.
That is a good point, a baby. As an adult, do you have a fearless state? Exactly. When you have sushupti, when you have deep sleep, you have no fear. Then you look at the reason why there is no fear. There is nobody to fear to. This is Advaita. This is what so it's very practical, we see. Advaita is given every day, it is there. Even if Brahman is everywhere, I can't see it, it is there in the sleep. It is showing you when you are no duality, no fear. Imagine if you can be fearless when you are in the awakened state. That is bliss. That is mukti. Moksha is not going elsewhere to have a different embodiment. Every embodiment is a hell, even if you are in the heaven. Moksha is when you are completely free, abhayam. Therefore, the abhayam is where there is no duality. What he just now explained is that even Uttaram, little bit of differences, if you see, even a child, your loving child, will give you fear. Do you know that? A husband and wife, of course, husband and wife always fear each other. But at least in my place. So it's a very important point. I think, see when we read Upanishad, we need to bring it to internalize it. So it is not something which is very esoteric concept. We cannot only read and pray in the puja room. No, it has to be implemented now, in this moment. So we need to be fearless in life. That means we now got a clue. To be fearless, you need to be one with the Brahman. But to be one with the Brahman, we have so much of differences. So in the meditation, we are trying to shed those differences. Understand? So open the eyes wide and squeeze it so that you get rid of all this. Let's sit erect with your back straight, and then with the Sagaja Mudra, close your eyes gently. Then let's pray. Om Sham no Mitrak Sham Varunaha Sham no Bhavat Aryama Sham no Indra Brahaspadihi Sham no Vishnur Urukrama Namo Brahmane Namaste Vayo Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahmasi Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahma Vadishyami Ritam Vadishyami Satyam Vadishyami Tanmam Avatu Tat Bhaktaram Avatu Avatu Mam Avadu Bhaktaram Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Sat Satyam vadishyami, ritam vadishyami. This is also important for what we discussed just now. Satyam is here truth. Ritam is the fact, perceived reality. Fact is not truth, not necessarily the truth. The sun rises in the east is a fact, but sun never rises. That's the truth. The sky is blue is a fact. There is no sky is the truth. I am the body is a fact. I am not the body is the truth. I suffer, I enjoy, I have pain and pleasure is the fact. I am beyond all this is the truth. So in this Shanti part, we said, give me this truth, but it is a very practical Shanti part because it's for the student when he goes to go back from the Gurukulam. He needs to live in this world, therefore he must also have the facts. The world is matter of fact, is it not? Vedanta is Parama Ragasya. Vedanta is not to be preached, it is to be instilled. Of course, we learn here. So, what you learn in Vedanta is not to apply to the world life. You can't go back and say your wife or children or you are nobody, I am nobody, we are all Brahman. Because we are embodied, we are asked to manage this life. Embodiment needs matter of facts, rhythm. But we want the rhythm to be in sync with the truth. So when I handle the rhythm, the books have slightly different definition for it, but I like to use it this way. We need to have the ability to handle the world even though it is not truth. You can handle it well if you know the truth. Therefore, in this prayer, O God, let me handle this world a matter of fact. Therefore, my perceptual reality, let me be the master. Let me have the underlying total truth, substratum. Let me be the master. In the dhyana, what we are trying to do is to be in a position of power where I can handle satyam and ritam. Why we need a special position? Because if I am the body, I decay. If I am the mind, I vacillate. Therefore, I cannot be these two, but I need to be one above all this. Therefore, to be in that position of power, I therefore need to shed those that are mere laden weights. Deham naham. I am not the body. Keep the smile on the face. As I said, smile is the most important aspect, both spiritually and practically. As the year coming to an end, if you need a suggestion for a practical resolution that you want to take, is to keep the smile. The smile is to give you the line of least resistance in life. one practical aspect of Vedanta is to have the least resistance. Resist the resistance. In other words, drop all the resistance. Even the simple sucking, like, I don't like this weather, drop it. If somebody doesn't like you, welcome it. That is a smile. When you don't have resistance to what happens to you in life, you have no fear, no stress. You will not pray just to cure your physical ailment because you will not resist it, come what may. You would not worry if something hasn't happened. You will leave it to God, least resistance. Then should I not take any action? Your action is to avoid situations where you need to take resistance. But when it happens, when it occurs, when situation is there, don't resist. Disease, old age, death, separations, losses. When these things happen, don't resist. If you can avoid it by doing some preparation, do it. Therefore, there is no Tamasic, there is no laziness in avoiding it. If you are not healthy, if you are not exercising, and if you get problem, suffer it. You understand the difference? Avoiding resistance is not being accepting meekly, but facing it with courage. Let this body be at its peace, Prithvi. Feel your sensation at your feet, at your bottom on the chair. Sthiram Sukhamasana. You're breathing very slowly, deeply. As you do, see your physical posture now far comfortable than a few weeks back. You can leave it there without movement. Thoughts don't come. And if they do come, you don't care. Samam yoga muchyate. Saman, equanimity. To get the equanimity, physically, we sit straight. Psychologically, we take least resistance, acceptance. Does not matter what the past years have done. See, thought is a fabrication of memory. Every thought happens in the past. But the awareness is the now. It is undiluted. It is not from the memory. Awareness is just being there, the presence, the now. At this very moment, the words that may convey something into you, and being aware of the listener, the feeling of earth, the breeze that touches the body, just being a witness. Dirgha Swasa. Have a deep breath. As you breathe in, make sure that you feel the air goes into your abdomen, it bulges out, fills your chest, fills your lungs. Have a momentary pause once you inhaled, and then exhales very slowly, emptying the lungs, chest, and the abdomen. As you completely exhale, tuck your abdomen for a while. As you do, let your hearing be locked into the silence. Ignore the noises. Just focus on the silence underneath. As you do, maybe every sound looks amplified, but ignore them. Once in a while, just make sure your back is straight, smile is on the face. If you are keeping the Sagaja Mudra, just make sure that thumbs are touching slightly. At some stage, you could feel the pulsation of the tip of the thumbs. This eloquence of silence is more comprehensible than any lectures, any discourses. As you breathe in and breathe out, feel the silken touch of the breathing that touches your nostrils. See, we have to be mindful of everything that we do. When I say feel the sensation of the breathing, you become that breathing itself. See, this breathing is your life. Don't get bored by it. At least 10-15 minutes every day. Be with it. Because being with it is being with yourself. Inhalation and exhalation is only a rajasic aspect of your Atma. The Atma is everywhere, but I can't see it. Adrishyate. It's no fun, but you can see it. You can hear it. You can feel it. The question is, who is that you that can see it? This dhyanam is not just to get peace of mind or reduce your blood pressure. Those things may happen. But this is to dwell in that non-dual space, the eloquence of silence, where there is abhayam. Keep your left hand with the Sagaja Mudra. Take the right hand for the pranayama. Close your left nostrils. With your right, inhale deeply. Deeply as much as you can. Pause for a couple of seconds. Close your nostrils. And exhale slowly on the left. When you exhale completely, give a couple of seconds of pause. Then inhale through the left nostrils. And exhale through the right. Have as deep as possible, but without any struggle. Don't pinch your nose, just gently touch it so that it guides the nostrils. When you exhale, be deliberately slow. One way to measure it is that maybe you are exhaling twice the long time than inhaling. Exhale completely. As you exhale, tuck in your tummy. If it is comfortable now, let's do prayer. When you inhale through the left, Om Somaya Swaha, say in your mind. And as you exhale, Somaya Idam Namamaha. As you do in the right, Om Suryaya Swaha. As you exhale, Suryaya Idam Namah. See, in the Yoga Sastra, as in Vedanta itself, every part of your body, both physical and psychological, has given an imaginative position, a devata. Everything for us is divinity. That's the reason why, only in Sanatana Dharma, we willingly surrender to anybody. We can worship other person. He may be a bad person in the world's point of view, but we see divinity in everything. So in the body, there are devatas. So to have such a divine approach makes the dhyana a lot more beneficial. So in the right nostrils, we have the power of intellect. That is a lot of light, the sun. In the left is Soma, it's the moon, emotional content. That's why the moon is called lunar, and when somebody is not mentally well, we call lunatic. Mind is controlled by the moon. Everything is pulled by the moon. In fact, our sastras Even though sun is a almighty, the God, moon is the pradhanam. Even geophysics will tell you, without the moon's existence, earth won't exist. The poor moon kept on hitting the earth to spin in particular pace and direction and an angle, so that there are seasons, there are days and nights. It got all the hits. See, when you say Amavasya, Ama means moon, Vasyam means attraction. Purnamasya, and the full moon attracts the earth. So basically, the earth has got the mind in the moon. So our moon is our mind. That's why like a moon, the mind, our mood changes, waning and waxing. But we need to be in two positions. Our mind should be either Purnam, like a Paurnami, or completely destroyed, Manonasam, like a Amavasya. Prana is the rain in which the mind travels. So last two more. Have a deep breathing. Last one. Relax. Keep your hands as a Sagaja Mudra. Still with a smile on the face. Detach your mind from breathing. Let the breathing continues on its own. Let your iris be at the center of your eye. Ideally, as Bhagavan says, it should be at the center of your eyebrows when we do dhyana for focus. But today we are doing for relaxation. We have attempted to learn to calm our body, regulate our breathing, and shifting to fine-tune our senses. By hearing the silence, our faculty of hearing gets into overdrive so that the matter-of-fact hearing the noises becomes perfect. Yoga Sastra says it's very important to practice and learn to listen to the silence. That's why dhyana is very important. Being quiet at some time in our daily life, without the chatter of television, the social media's bugging, even without the conversation with others. But what happens is, when you deprive the external sounds, the Lord of Hearing gets very agitated and he wants to bring in something to you. But the senses of perception are the slaves of the mind. So mind in one form is a restless witch. If your body is motionless, it has no action to do. Your eyes are closed, nothing to see. Your breathing is regulated, everything is normal. Now you are using your hearing to the eloquence of silence. So mind would therefore at full rage. So it will simulate a sense of hearing. What I am saying is you can only experience, may not be now, but when you do practice it. As you sit in solitude and do this meditation, when there is no noise, depending on your mind, you will hear music, you will hear pleasant words, you will hear Guru speaking, anything. I'm not saying this to excite you or frighten you, but to reveal the power of mind, because as we progress from senses, someday we will understand to refine the mind. But for now, it has got its own freedom. In fact, we are not shedding the body and senses for our sake. We are cutting them for the sake of a mind. The mind is like a bull. If you tie it with a rope from all directions and keep it stable, it looks like it is stable. It's not stable. It's building pressure. All the forced concentration, forced disciplines, controlling mind when they are full of desires, it's futile. You should let the mind to have this freedom. But like a child, it clamors with everything it owns. So like every dear parent, we removed its load. So now when your deha is siram and sukham, your prana is at rhythm, and your sense of hearing, touch, feel is softened, the mind has got the freedom. As you breathe slowly, take your tip of your tongue and touch the top of your upper jaw inside your mouth. Slightly bend your tongue and touch the top of your upper jaw as you breathe. That's fine. Relax now. The sense of taste, the power of tongue is to be regulated. Tongue has got very powerful neural connections to the brain. The movement of the tongue, jikhva, madhumatani, it has to be sweet, like we said in the Upanishad. This mudra that you did, it has simulate a positive flow of energy. Every time when you rush to say something, the tongue will take a pause to ensure it is soaked in honey. Have deep breathe. As the year ends, the new year begins. These techniques of relaxation, if pursued with sincerity, and you are able to calm your body and the breathing and the senses, we may continue to take up to refine the mind, because as Bhagavan says, Chitta Suddhi, clarity of the mind. Because everything, good and bad, is only the attitude of the mind. Gunatraya Vibhavayo. That's why Bhagavan spends so much time, because spirituality is not worshipping God or putting tilaks on the forehead or murmuring the mantras. Spirituality is transformation of character. It's very difficult to do because the mind is a blocker. So, with the grace of God, and let's pray that our interest and Shraddha continue to root and take us in this path. For that we need the Kripa of the Gurus. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnam Eva Vadishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Sit at ease. Relax. Rub your palms gently. Wipe your eyes. Have darshan of the Mother Earth you are sitting on and all the good things around. God bless. Thanks.